off this light because that is glaring, and I do not want you guys to be annoyed by the glare. So let me get this plugged in for you guys. Turn on. Woo! Yeah. It's better that way. I'll just leave on my light. Or should I? I'll leave it on because it gives me a better appearance. Let me pull up my screenshots. Let me just delete that. Okay, hold on. I gotta re-screenshot this one because it didn't. Okay, I got that one screenshotted. So these aren't exactly going to be in order. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Okay, so I'm gonna start the story before I show the screenshots. I know, Bailey the Dutch is first for everything, and it's super cool. I love that. Also, hello. So, I'm gonna start before I show the screenshots, or read the screenshots, because showing them just kind of takes up too much time. So, you know that restaurant we went to, I don't know if I said the name. Well, I'm gonna say the name, because if you want to leave a bad review on Google, go right ahead, because they harass service dog teams. Mainly German Shepherds or Dutch Shepherds, any type of shepherd-looking dog. They made it they made it very visible that they have some type of hatred towards German Shepherds, as you might see in here. They're called Brenda's Harbor Cafe. You can see, well, you can't really see because of the glare. Brenda's Harbor Cafe. I left a review on Google. Not once, not twice, not even 3 times, 4 times, and they deleted it every time, my review. And now I have probably, I think, 3 people now leaving bad reviews on their restaurant. I left a bad review on their Facebook, because they can't delete it off of Facebook, I don't think, because it's still there. And I wrote, please don't go to this restaurant. I have been harassed. I tried leaving a Google review, and it kept on getting deleted. I don't know if they can delete it off of Google, but it was being deleted by someone. I don't know if they have some type of way to delete it on Google, or they're hacking into Google, or something. I don't know, but my reviews have been getting deleted. Only mine, from my personal experience. They seem to act very sour to the people who leave bad reviews. Someone else left a bad review saying that they burnt their food, and they decided to say, well, they just called them out, and they're like, you're a liar, we didn't do any of that to you. This is the owner speaking. If you want to take it up in my face. She's very rude. She's very childish as well. Now, my aunt has her friend requested on Facebook, and once I showed my aunt these screenshots, my aunt, and Dixie has never even been around my aunt, but my aunt knows Dixie's a real service dog and how well trained she is. My aunt got super upset with this. So, anyways, I posted the video on YouTube of this Brenda, that's the owner's name, harassing me. We were going into her restaurant because we were deciding, like, after me and my grandma got out of Walmart, we were like, where should we go eat? Went to this new restaurant in town, Brenda's Cafe. They had just opened a couple of years ago, I believe. Went in. Before we could even, like, there's 2 doors. So there's a door here. There's, like, a place, I guess, you can stomp off any, like, water, snow, whatever. Just an area with a big mat that you can, you know, hang up your coats or something. I don't know. She just has this little area that you can set up in. Then she has a second door. Before we could even get in the restaurant, which is the second door, she came out, pushed the door in my dog's face and my face. I had kind of stepped in, opened the door, and she pushed us out. She started kicking at Dixie and Dixie's face, and this made me beyond mad. My tolerance went from here, off screen, all the way as high as I can go, because she was trying to kick Dixie when Dixie was in a heel. You can even see in that video I recorded of her harassing me, Dixie was not doing anything wrong. She was literally getting in the car. But before the video was shot, Dixie was in a heel, focusing, one of her best days, probably. She started kicking at her and trying to harm her. So, as you guys may guess, I was beyond mad, very upset. She started screaming in my face. Well, not screaming at this point, kind of just like being loud. This is getting me panicky just talking about it. She came up in my face, like this close, and she started telling me, you can't have your dog in here. You need to get out, or else I'm going to call the police on you. You need to get out, while kicking at Dixie still. I was standing here. Me and my grandma looked at each other, dead silence for like 3 seconds, except for her yelling. We looked at each other and we were like, what is happening? I've never had this type of issue before. I've had discrimination against Dixie because of her breed, but I've never had someone get in my face screaming at me, trying to kick my dog. So I was in shock. Dixie was scared at this point. Her tail was kind of tucked, her ears were pinned. She wasn't trying to bolt or anything. She was just kind of like, I guess, sliding into me, kind of like putting pressure against my leg. She was leaning into me because she was scared. And I looked over and I was like, okay. My grandma's like, we're leaving. And I decided to say something before I left. I said, I hope you know what you're doing is illegal. I said it in that exact tone. I just said, I hope you know what you're doing is illegal. I left. Before I could even get out the door to our car, she pushed it open, hit me in the back with the door, hit Dixie's butt. I can't recall if Dixie actually got hurt, because normally when Dixie's hurt, she cries and whines, like yelps. Can't remember if that happened, but I do know it hit Dixie because Dixie, like, shifted. But again, I can't remember how Dixie reacted because I was just infuriated at that point. She swung open the door, hit me and my dog, chased me out the door. Again, I'm a minor. At that time, I was 14. It was just this August or September. She had chased us out the door, screaming in my face, saying, I'm not doing anything illegal. You're the one doing something illegal, bringing a damn dog in the restaurant. You shouldn't even have your dog here. You know how... I was about to swear. She didn't swear, but she was saying, you know how disgusting that is? That is totally disgusting, having a dog in the restaurant. And I was like, ma'am, you're doing something illegal. You cannot kick out a service dog. And at this point, after I had said that, I said it in a very calm tone. She was like, I'm not doing anything illegal. You're trying to kill my coworker. My coworker is severely allergic to dogs. You're going to send her into cardiac arrest. And I was like, and I lost my temper here. And I'm like, ma'am, no, I am not. You are losing your crap at a minor for having her service dog with her. And I just lost it. And I said, I hope you know what you're doing is illegal. I'm going to go out and I'm going to report you. I'm going to leave a bad review. She was like, whatever, get out of here. You know, you just need to stop being so selfish. I closed the door. Dixie was already in the car at this point. I closed the door. Came up to my window. Started screaming at me. My grandma had my window rolled down because I think my grandma was going to say something. I was panicking. I was, like, scratching, picking, doing all my fidgets with my hands. And she didn't care. The lady didn't care that I was having a mental breakdown. I was hyperventilating. I was sitting there. I was picking. My grandma said, hey, calm down. Please stop. Calm down. Just stop. And I was like, okay. My grandma said, just take some deep breaths. Come on. We're going to go. She left. Lady still screaming after me. Mind you, people were staring at me like I was the problem. I was calm with this lady until the point where she said I was trying to kill her coworker, because that's taking it to a whole extreme. Fraudly accusing someone of trying to kill someone else, and that makes me really uncomfortable to be yelled at saying, this is like you guys watching, this is like me saying, you guys try to kill me with your dog. Oops, bot. Hold on, let me kick out this bot. There we go. Anyways, yeah, it freaked me out. It really did. Sent me into a panic attack, like I had said, and my grandma drove off. Went to Big Boys the same day, and I also posted that video. You can see the Big Boys video and the Brenda's video. Brenda's was posted first, Big Boys was posted second. We had an access issue at Big Boys, but it was not that bad because I tried to educate the manager, and she was really rude. I mean, there was 2 employees sticking up for me, people that worked there. They were just like, let her in. You're doing something illegal. You can't do that. The manager didn't care because she said, she came up to my face, and if you guys watch the video, you can see that. She was like, I'm sorry, we can't have a dog in here. It's a health code violation. And I'm like, even if she's a service dog? She said, doesn't matter. It's health code violation. I was like, okay, well, I was like really calm, and you can hear in the video, I was really calm. I was like, okay, can we like can you call someone or, talk to a manager? She was like, I am the manager, but if you really want me to, I'll just go call the district manager. Something along those lines about a district manager. I was like, okay. Me and my grandma were like, okay, go call him. And she seemed kind of annoyed that we wanted her to call someone, but I mean, that's kind of your job. Anyways, she called this district manager dude. He said, what are you doing? This is a service dog. You cannot deny a service dog. And supposedly, a plate came out and supposedly said that the manager was too embarrassed to confront us because she felt super bad how she treated me and Dixie. And I said, it's no worries. We just had a worse encounter. Anyways, I just explained that Brenda situation. So I left a review on Facebook because it didn't really post to Google. And she responded to me. I have the screenshots right here. So, oops, I got a blurry one right there. I can still kind of read it though, kind of. My eyes are super bad. Alright, so the first two messages is her response to my review, and then my response to her response to my review. I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. Anyways, the first one is her response for what I wrote down. I just said, I don't recommend this restaurant, they're very ableist. So that's all I said. I just said, if you want to go somewhere that mistreats people with disabilities and discriminates against service dogs, be my guest if you want to be ableist. I just said along the lines how rude they were. 5 people responded to me. Half of the people that responded on Facebook were like, yeah, we had the same exact issue with our service dogs. The other half was just people that used to go there and now they're like not going here. So of course she was upset because people are seeing this and are not wanting to support someone that discriminates against service dogs. So she responded to me. And it just says Romelia Seymour as the first thing because she's tagging me. And she said, as I mentioned before, we had a couple of wait staff people that are extremely allergic to animals. One of them will have to go up to the hospital because her throat closes up. Plus, we had other customers that were allergic to too many pets and gotten up to leave because of service animals. That's the first thing wrong. Service animals are not pets, and she thought Dixie was a pet, as you can see later on. When I messaged her, she immediately got hostile and was accusing Dixie of being a fake. Anyways, going on. So she immediately, as I just read, lets in pet dogs all the time, she claims on here, and doesn't do anything about it. She just lets her customers leave. So why did she harass me when she's saying pets still come in to this day and she lets them? But she kicked us out months ago. I'm sorry. She said another couple times a service dog shook at the table the owners were eating at, and dog hair went flying everywhere. We do our best to accommodate everyone. It's impossible to please everyone. Okay, well, dogs are going to be dogs. If they shake off hair, there's nothing you can do about it. But technically, under ADA law, service dogs must be clean at all times. If you see a dog who's covered in mud, that's technically a fake service dog. If you see a dog with severe matting, technically a fake service dog. If you see a dog with poop or pee on them, technically a fake service dog under the ADA law. Though, when I do see a dirty dog out in public, I don't think of it as a fake service dog. I just think of it as an uneducated service dog handler. Even Dixie. A dog that is shedding a lot, that can be considered a fake service dog. And Dixie goes through seasons where she sheds a great amount. Does that make her a fake service dog? No, it is not. Anyways, she harassed me saying that Dixie would send her worker into cardiac arrest because of allergies. Well, my dog, who is currently twitching, looking like she's having a seizure because she's dreaming. Hold on, I'm sorry, this is just really cute. She's just sitting here. Dixie had 0 hairs being shed. Sorry, I'm trying to get this, centered. Dixie had 0 shedding at all. I could pluck her everywhere and no hair would come out. You know why? Because, 1, it was the, ending of summer and she doesn't start shedding until spring. 2, why she won't send someone an allergic reaction is because to this day she has no dander. My dog has never had dander unless I lied. One time as a puppy she had some dander because I didn't bathe her in the right shampoo. But now that I bathe her frequently, my dog has zero falling off dander. Of course she's gonna have some, but she doesn't have it to the big clumps. I can't see any dead skin on her at all. Her coat's very shiny. She just did the cutest little stretch. Her feet went like this and her little ears went up. I'm sorry, she's just so cute. Secondly, my dog does not slobber a lot. She is not a Great Dane. She is not a Saint Bernard. She is not Mastiff. She is a German Shepherd, and German Shepherds are only known for slobbering when they are being high drive and, like, excited. They'll, like a Malinois, you know how their spit goes everywhere? That's what Dixie does when she plays fetch. My dog was not slobbering. She wasn't even panting that much. She was panting a little bit, but not, like, to the point where drool was falling out of her mouth. So, my dog, not shedding, no dander at the time, and didn't have any slobber. So, she accused my dog of trying to kill her coworker. So, essentially, she was saying Dixie would have killed her coworker, which, you know, yeah. Yuck, I don't like slobber. Same. I can't do slobber. It's disgusting. My mom has a Great Dane mix, and he slobbers everywhere. Anyways, moving on. I replied, it's still illegal to deny someone... sorry, let me just start. It's still illegal to deny someone access for having medical equipment. You can very much end up in the hospital. I can very much end up in the hospital if I don't have my service dog. And service dogs are required to be clean. My girl doesn't shed or have dirt or dander and never slobbers. If dogs are dirty like that, you can 100% kick them out. I was referring to the dog who had hair flying everywhere because that's not normal. But she can kick out the dog if it's, like, causing a disturbance, which can technically be hair. If it's, like, going everywhere, I bet it was just, like, a little piece flying off and she overreacted. But if it's, like, a dog shakes and all of its hair just goes out all over the food, yeah, that's kind of disgusting. I would kick it out too. Or at least ask them to go outside for a little bit, because that's pretty disgusting to have dog hair in my food. I don't even like eating around my dogs, because Ripco and Yogi, they shed quite a bit and they get hair all over my food. Dixie doesn't get that much hair unless it's, like, loose hair on our blankets and clothes. Continuing, I said, but you cannot refuse a service dog simply just because you think she'd harm somebody. Simply don't have them come over to the table. I'm allergic to dogs as well, which is I keep my girl 100% clean and shed free. Now, of course, Dixie isn't always shed free. I just said that, like, at the time she was shed free. But, you know, during shedding season, you cannot do anything because it's crazy. But I am allergic to dogs, and Dixie is losing some hair, not a lot. You can barely see it. She has slowed down. She was losing, like, a bunch of hair, and I just blew out her coat and brushed her. But I have been having the sniffles. My eyes, as you can see, are kind of irritated a little bit. And my throat is really sore. I am allergic to dogs. Now, I wouldn't say it goes as extreme as my throat closes up, but it does get to the point where I'm, like, having trouble breathing. I am allergic to dogs. I completely understand people with dog allergies. If they don't feel comfortable with Dixie being by them, I will simply move away. I won't go near them. But that's not a reason to deny a service dog, as you guys know. Moving on. I messaged her. I wrote a comment on there and I said, hey, I'm going to DM you the law. I said, I'll send you pictures of the ADA law. Before I could send the pictures and type, she sent immediately, her first message in my messages was super hostile, which kind of made me a little bit, I could see this early on wasn't going to go anywhere, but I still tried. She said, so, we're supposed to risk an employee's health for a dog to come in the restaurant? I'm sorry, that just kind of pisses me off. So, she is saying, so we're supposed to let a dog come in the restaurant and put an employee at risk? Well, you're also putting me at risk. You're putting me at risk. So, think it through, Brenda. You're putting me at risk if you're saying my service dog can't come in and you want me to only come in. That's putting me in the hospital, basically. Sent her the laws about allergies aren't valid reasons. I sent her a full, like screenshot of the ADA section about restaurants and how they cannot deny based off of hair or, dog allergies. I said, and when I read her message, I said, well, my dog saves my life. You're risking my life for denying her, but you don't have to worry about me going to your restaurant since you harassed me out. She said, and then I said, well, she said something. What? Okay, my messages are all messed up. I'm sorry. Let me try to find her original comment. I'm sorry, I'm trying to... I don't think I screenshotted it. Oh well. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me find this. Okay, I'm sorry. So, I didn't get the thing. But she said something. I didn't read it, because I didn't screenshot it. But it did say... Oh, I only got that. So, I sent her a photo of the ADA saying... If a listed place refuses entry with an assistance animal or otherwise interferes with the rights of the individual, that entity may have to pay a fine or could even face criminal charges, usually a misdemeanor. I sent that from the ADA. And I said, harassing a service dog handler is not the way to go just because you want to be ableist. You can very much make accommodations. You didn't have to be so rude about it. I understand if you kindly asked me to go to a different restaurant, but the way you acted, chasing me out the door, screaming in my face, was highly unacceptable and childish. I wish I would have screenshotted the thing she said before, because I think it was her saying that I was being selfish for not leaving my dog at home. Something along those lines. I also said, no other restaurant in Luddyton has treated me that way. I am a disabled teenager relying on my dog to live. An apology would be greatly accepted, and we could just drop this whole matter. I really don't like confrontation, but I do feel the need to stand up for my rights as disabled individuals. And as someone with a dog allergy themselves, I can easily go to the hospital because of it, and I completely understand where your employees are coming from. But again, the way I was treated was not very kind. Then, I guess this was the husband, because I think the wife got upset and handed the phone to the husband. She was visibly angry. So I guess this was the husband on here. He said, my wife has mentioned you can come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when that employee is not there. I said, and why would I come in if I'm still gonna be harassed? You made it pretty clear you allow fake service dogs in your restaurant, so why would you harass someone with a legitimate service dog? I said, instead of coming after someone with a service dog, you can make a difference by kicking out fake service dogs. If you'd like to know how to tell if a dog is fake or not, I'd be glad to explain. I was very polite. She replied, people lie about companion dogs being service dogs. I guess she means emotional support. She said, we are not allowed to ask for papers and such. All we can ask if the dog is a service dog and what service it performs for the owner. She did not ask me any of those questions. She just kicked me out. She didn't ask me any of those questions, so she immediately assumed my dog was a fake service dog. She said, again, sorry it went down the way it did. I've got to call our health department to see exactly how we're supposed to handle the situation. I was like, okay, this is going somewhere. Like, she's genuinely trying to call someone. Then, in the same message, she said, in my opinion, someone else's health is not worth someone else's health is not worth the risk of a dog being present. And there's more to it, but let me just clear this up. So you're saying my health isn't important, other people's health are, but you will consider me last for, concern because I'm disabled and I rely on my service dog. So you're saying I don't matter because I'm disabled, because that's how it's coming off. Then she said, I've known some people to have panic attacks when also encountering a dog, could have been attacked or mauled by a dog in the past, PTSD type situation. So Brenda, another thing that I got off this message, you're not saying it directly, but you are implying that Dixie is dangerous and she could trigger someone because they were mauled or attacked. I'm sorry, but does this look like a dog who has ever mauled someone? Has this dog ever mauled someone? This dog is tiny. My dog is the tiniest little thing. So, how is my dog gonna maul someone? Anyways, moving on. I said, well, how would you feel if I fell to the ground with my kneecap dislocated, or I had a heart attack and slipped into cardiac arrest in your restaurant, just because you don't like my dog? I said, I have a feeling this doesn't have anything to do with allergies. I feel like it has to do with my dog's breed, since you admitted to letting out-of-control pets in your restaurant. Do you understand that I can die without my dog? She is a service dog for a reason. I'm not just bringing her with me because I want a dog with me everywhere. She replied, yes, other service dogs have been allowed. This employee does not work every day. Do you understand you're simply being asked to go other places to be considerate to another human being? Do you understand she could die because you want breakfast? Doesn't that sound a bit childish? Okay, Brenda. So I'm the childish one because I rely on my dog and I'm trying to educate you. So I'm the childish one because your employee can't stay 5 feet away from my dog. Maybe your employee needs more training. I'm sorry, but how does that make me inconsiderate because I need a service dog? And I'll show you. I'm not making this crap up, you guys. You can barely see it. I'm not making this up. This is what she said. I replied. I was kind of mad. I said, well, clearly this isn't going anywhere, and you're denying my dog because you have no respect for disabled people. I will be making a report to the DOJ and the police. You could have simply apologized, but clearly you don't want to be doing that. I'm sorry that you're so selfish and don't want disabled people in your restaurant. Have fun with the cops. And I did report her to the cops. She said, if you had a health problem in the restaurant, we have capability to call it ambulance. Many people in the restaurant know CPR. Well, you know, the whole point of a service dog is to tell me before I have to go to the hospital and on life support. You know, Brenda, I don't feel like slipping into a heart attack or my knee dislocating because you don't like my dog, and I don't feel like risking going to the hospital on a special day with my grandma. I don't feel like having my grandma having to sit there while I'm in the hospital bed hooked up to IVs because you're selfish and you just don't like my dog. I'm sorry, but that's pretty stupid, Brenda. And I blocked her. So, oh, I got this, hold on. I found the comment that I couldn't read earlier. This was early. She said, you don't have to come into our restaurant. Our employees have to work in the same environment serving others, just as yourself. It's not like they can go take a break until you're done eating. Sorry, but I can't help the employees we have. So you're telling me that they can't, that they have to, all your employees, every employee has to go take a break when a service dog's in the restaurant? You've admitted to letting pets in the restaurant. No problem at all. You seem to love letting pets in the restaurant. And you also seem to love letting labs, goldens, poodles, collie, service dogs in the restaurant. But you suddenly have a problem with my German Shepherd. Even had a husky in there. But you have a problem with my German Shepherd. Okay. And she said it would be my fault for having a service dog. Before blocking her, let me just re-screenshot this because this is super blurry. It's still blurry, I'm sorry. I have it on a live video. Oh my gosh. Good enough. I said, before I blocked her, I said, my dog is there to alert me before that happens. You're denying someone who relies on medical equipment. That's like denying someone for needing a wheelchair. It's illegal to do that, and I hope you understand. I have the video and all the screenshots, and you're being reported, and to be honest, I hope your restaurant does get taken down, or I hope someone else takes something over because you're extremely ableist and rude. I couldn't read it, it's still blurry. So, that's the whole Brenda situation. Let me read your guys' comments and feedback. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top from the beginning. I'll go leave a review on Facebook once the live is over. Yeah, either Facebook or Google. The restaurant name is Brenda's Cafe. If you try to kick my dog, I'd be trying to sue her restaurant and arrest her for interfering with disabled person's medical equipment. I definitely wanted to. Problem is, I don't have the money to be putting lawsuits on people. Wish I did. And I also don't have a supportive family to help me go through with that. When did this happen? This is horrible. Either late August or early September, sometime before school started. I'd like to think I'd say something super sassy and rude and leave her speechless, but in reality, I just cry, to be honest. Relatable. I was super nervous with her. The audacity of her to call you selfish. Selfish for standing up for your service dog for a disability. What? People are nuts. This makes me so mad. I know. I'm so selfish, you guys, for needing a service dog. She said, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. She said, I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's alright. I'd be calling the police. Milo, the service dog, are you insane? I'm sorry. Dixie isn't fake. Yeah. I don't know. She just, yeah. Heck, dash hounds don't shed. I use allergy-free shampoo. I wouldn't, I think you meant to say wouldn't or would. I'm sorry. I'm bad at reading. Would say they're fake, just not protected by ADA due public access. I didn't know that. Yuck, I don't like slobber. Me who also wants a Newfoundland. Oh my gosh, relatable. I feel like people just see the handler. Not in a wheelchair or blind and immediately assumes they're aren't disabled. Yeah, they seem to stereotype. Milo, thankfully, doesn't shed very much. It helps when I brush him regularly, though. My German Shepherd sheds a lot. I'm also allergic, not deathly allergic. I bring up the fact that she lets other dogs in and ask her what's the difference between the pets and my well-behaved service dog. I'd call out that excuse so fast. I know. It's so stupid. She willingly lets some pets but has a problem with my service dog. I can attest I have been bitten by golden retrievers and such. Don't trust them, but they're a common SD breed, and I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. How many inches of shoulders, Dixie? 22. Exactly. She grew another inch over the year. Of course, her name is Brenda. I know, right? Brenda is such a Karen name. The way you said Brenda cracks me up. 80% of the time, CPR doesn't even work. Exactly. I've never met a nice Brenda. Same. Okay, Brenda. Yes, my disability may offend you, but your ableism offends me. Yes. Do you have a new TikTok, by the way? No, I got banned on my old one, and I haven't wanted to go back since, because TikTok is very, not good. I don't think people should judge based off breeds. I mean, if I saw a shepherd, then I would, be okay. Hope he's a real service dog, and if he isn't, I would be out of there, because I know how hard it is to hold back an out-of-control German Shepherd, because I have one. That's true. I used to walk a 32-inch GSD who's reactive to everything. He was a beast, but also super sweet. That's huge. That's, Great Dane size. Great Danes don't even exceed over, 35 inches. Not even, 33. I was banned off TikTok, too. Yeah, I was banned because they got offended. People were spam reporting me because I posted a video of a fake service dog, and people were calling me a Karen, and this one person a while back commented, "Let's get her taken down, guys. Let's cancel her." So I got taken down, and TikTok won't give me my account back because, my boy is 98 pounds. That's huge. Dixie is 44 pounds. She's tiny. Come here, Dixie. Can you come here? Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. Can you come? However, I do. I need to trim her nails, and I was looking for it. I also have this comb. Hold on, let me brush. Yeah, she's kind of matted. I know, Dixie, I'm sorry. I gotta brush your booty hairs. They get so matted. Yeah, she's kind of shedding right now. But yeah, I'm gonna, once this live ends, I'm gonna have to trim Dixie's nails and brush her. She has tangled booty hairs. Oh, the struggle. Hey. Hey. Seb is 100 pounds. Jeez. Blame the crime, not the breed. Exactly. I hate when people judge a dog's breed for them literally doing nothing. Anyways, I don't want to get this going for too long. I just kind of wanted to bring that up because I did see Multipoo on a Mission did, in fact, post another access issue video. And that reminded me, I wanted to film it. Were we talking about a restaurant? Yes. Brenda's restaurant. So if you guys want to go leave a Google review on it or Facebook review, I just search up Brenda's Cafe Luddyton, or Brenda's Harbor Cafe. It would be in Luddyton, Michigan, if you guys see it. Yeah, and if you go to newest reviews, I have like 3 people that left bad reviews for me, for like defending me and Dixie. Some other people had said they went there and they were treated with such respect. So yeah, I don't recommend them, because there are people who, whenever they want to, complain about the food or they have had issues, the owner gets really toxic and sour. So yeah, let's just say, I'm kind of glad I did share about my experience with the restaurant, because now there's like a bunch of people who wanted to go and now they're not going, and people who were former, customers and now they're not. My knees have been popping out every so often randomly. It's been happening ever since I hit it and got just really hard when I fell once. Mine fully dislocate. I got it ever since I was a kid. Whenever I was able to walk, it's been doing that. So it's something chronic. We saw Connie Corso and he was so sweet. Benny growled at him though. So now I'm scared for the future because he was only a puppy and like 80 pounds. He was huge. I never had an access issue, thankfully. I feel like people love Rottweilers in Michigan. People hate German Shepherds in Michigan. Same knee, but it doesn't happen often. It's weird. I just dislocated mine. This one still kind of hurts. I have to go to school Monday, unfortunately. I was just able to get out of the house today. I went to Dollar Tree again like 2 days ago. I went to Walmart, saw that fake service dog. That Walmart trip was the first trip I had ever since Wednesday. I would have kicked the shit out of trying to kick my dog. Yeah, I definitely wanted to. Same, I've never had an access issue yet. I don't wish access issues on any service dog handler, unless they're like a fake service dog handler. But I don't even like wish harassment to the point how I was harassed. I do not want other people, even that I don't want people that I hate even to be harassed the way I was, because it was traumatizing. Went to Costco and no pepper spray, but no fakes. No, that's good. We don't have a Costco here. We only have Walmart and Meijer's and Aldi's and like one pet store. I wish we had more stuff, but we don't. Anyways, I don't want to make this too long. Hola. Hello. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'd probably just sob as I try to explain the logs while Milo would be jumping all over me trying to get me to sit. I'm sorry, I read that so wrong. Seb got attacked the other day and my anxiety is really bad about going outside now. Remember me. Yes, I do, Stormstar. Were you that one, like, the lioness one? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I do remember someone on here used to or still do watch me, and they had, like, a lioness, thing. I don't know if that's still you, though. Why are so many people so getting attacked? I have no idea. I've been struggling with that, and it's just gonna get worse in the summer. In my town in the summer, we do get often attacked, and it sucks a lot. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get going, you guys. I'm sorry for leaving, especially because there's like 10 people. Well, now 9 people. 9 people in here. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's been a while, and yes, it's me, Nightclub Blindness. Awesome. Get that dog spray. My mom said she's gonna think about it because I can't buy it myself. I don't have money. But my mom said she'll think about it. So yeah. Maybe some pepper spray. I'll sneak it. Before I go, speaking of pepper spray and taser, before I end this, I'm sorry. It's not legal to carry pepper spray or a taser in Michigan. So those are off the tables for me. Wish I could have it, but I'm just gonna get like dog spray or something. My adopted sister wants to give me like a horn to scare off dogs. She said she'll give me one, which is a very kind gesture because I was like sitting in my yard and like a chihuahua ran at Dixie or something, and my sister said, you know, I can give you like a blow horn. It's like a really loud honk to scare away other dogs. And I was like, yeah, sweet. Haven't got it yet though because I haven't seen her in a while. Once I had a bolt from a fake because the little dog was off leash barking, running everywhere. The woman brought her pack of crazy children all into the small gas station. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, I do need to watch some more of your guys' content. Dang, I don't even know if it's legal in my area. I still carry it, though. Yeah, honestly, I don't care if I get caught with it. I carry around a huge knife because I don't have pepper spray or a taser. So I just carry around a huge hunting knife. G-Rox hates running in stores, so I don't know. I haven't posted in a while. But yeah, anyways, regardless. I need to look at some of your guys's because I like watching my subscribers' content. I keep on saying before I go, but for this time, before I go, I didn't want to say my views are dropping, so that's why I haven't been posting a lot, just because I feel kind of discouraged that nobody is watching my content. So yeah, I don't know, it just kind of makes me feel weird that I'm posting, like, I posted a couple videos today and like they're barely getting any views at all. So I don't know how much longer I will even be on YouTube. I'll try another solid year. If it doesn't improve, I may consider, you know, stopping for a little bit just because, it's a struggle. I'm like, you know, and views are addicting, but it's not even that. Like, even most of my subscribers, like, I have 2,000 subscribers. Y'all would think that's a lot. But I only have like 5 active subscribers who actually, you know, will like, watch, comment on my content. All the rest just, like the majority, not the people in here, but the majority of the other people, they just don't watch. So, yeah. I just mainly got those subscribers because one of my videos got like 300,000 views. And only like 4 comments with those like 10,000 likes. Stay or I'll cry. I'll stay for you guys. I'll see how it goes. Because you never know. Like, you guys can be watching for another half a year. And then you might lose interest. So, I'm just going to see how it goes in the next year. If I'm being actually successful, I will stay. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you guys cry. I don't know. I don't want to let you guys down. But it's just, like, so difficult trying to keep up and post content, but getting, like, little to no views, like 2 likes per video, and a couple comments, and I'm used to, like, getting 20 likes per video and, like, 100, you know, views. I've been trying to monetize my channel, but I cannot monetize my channel until my views are boosted, so, yeah. Look at your most popular vids and post similar stuff. My popular videos are only dog videos. So, like, dogs running up on Dixie, and obviously I don't want that to happen. You know, fake service dogs, I get some views on those. One of them was service dogs of TikTok. I can't do that anymore. I don't have TikTok. I could do another fake service dog compilation if I did have the storage. Don't know if I will, though. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just see how it goes, you know. Stay tuned for me at best. Yes. Me and the service goof, and then my friend, with Coda, the service dog. They're on YouTube. I think their channel name is Service Mutt Coda. I love to pet off-duty Dixie. I would totally let you. 3 kids in Dollar Tree came up. We were just in there for like 5 minutes, and 3 kids came up and just asked if they could pet Dixie. I felt so awkward, and I just said yes, and Dixie was kind of like, don't pet me. She wasn't like growling or anything. She's just like, I don't feel like being pet, so she was kind of like backing away, like ignoring them. So, yeah. But, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. Me and the service goof, her Rottweiler Roxy, and then we're gonna be meeting up with also Coda. So yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to stay tuned, I will be posting a meetup video when I do have the storage. When we do meet up. Hopefully it'll be either this summer, maybe spring break. Probably not though, because I'm going to be busy with baby goats, because we're going to have baby goats born in 9 days is the due date. And then we're going to have another round March 28th. But my first baby goat or goats, I don't know how many are in there, I'm just guessing one for both my girls. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the first one is due March 7th, the other one is due March 28th. So yeah, but I'm gonna go, because I'm keeping you guys here too long. I'm gonna Dremel and cut Dixie's nails, because they are insanely long. Her quicks are long, so we're just gonna trim those. Yeah, I wish Dixie was so much bigger, she's so tiny. But anyway.